everybody. Welcome to beautiful Poultney, Vermont, and we are here today to celebrate MapleFest in Poultney, a tradition that's been happening for many, many years, and we are with the Poultney Citizen of the Year, Tom DeMatteis, and Tom is going to be the guy tapping the tree today, which just so happens to be right behind us at the Poultney Historical Society. Tom, well, congratulations on being named Poultney Citizen of the Year. And just tell us about this honor here, and you'll be tapping the tree today.
Well, I'm glad to be able to tap in the tree. I've tapped a lot in the past. Today I'm going to use my grandfather's bit brace to do it.
Okay, and what's actually involved in this? We've done this a few times in past years, and that's a tradition that's happened for, decades here in the state of Vermont. Very simple procedure.
Yeah, I think we're about halfway into sugaring season right now, and my family and I, we've made maple syrup over the years, but right now it's a cold day, 29 degrees, so I don't know if it's going to drip today.
Okay, so the weather obviously has a lot to do with this. I know in the month of March you like cold nights and a little bit warmer in the day. Is that the more suitable weather for tapping trees?
Yes, years ago, well, I am still a school teacher, but years ago I took my class and we entered a contest, and I had students record the temperature high and low each day, and we made graphs, and they used a graphing calculator, and we actually won the contest. It was by WPTZ over in New York. Yeah, with the weatherman Tom there.
Okay, well, that's kind of an interesting story. This is a lot of fun for younger people, too. You mentioned being a school teacher, and kids, you've shown this. So this is something that goes on generation after generation.
In fact, on Monday, just 2 days from now, my class, which is 6th graders, they're going to celebrate by having pancake breakfast with syrup.
All right. Well, Tom, again, I want to thank you very much for spending a few minutes with us here and telling us a little bit about tree tapping. Citizen of the Year, that's quite an honor as well.
Sure. I made a mistake when I was tapping trees this year. We got about 90 taps and I stuck a spigot in one tree, and then when we went to go collect it, it was brown because it wasn't a maple tree.
I'm Terry Williams. I'm from representing Rutland County, the whole county, 27 municipalities. I live in Poultney. This is my most favorite town in my whole district. And I really appreciate being asked to come here. Again, like Patty said, we're up to our eyeballs in bills. I think there's 1,300 bills on the wall right now, and they're all trying to get them through both chambers of the legislature so they can become law. It's probably not going to happen. So if anybody has any specific questions, you can ask me or Patty, or we can wait until after the event here and you can grab me by the ear. I have 672 emails right now and I haven't even looked at. So.
Woo! All right, let's see it. Let's see you guys sweat a little bit more with us. Tom DeMatteis, Citizen of the Year. Yeah. Woo! Do it, guys. All right, take it away.
All right, we are back here, or still here in Poultney, Vermont. We've just had the official tapping of the tree. We have Senator Terry Williams with us. Terry, you were with us a year ago, and I think you were the guy tapping the tree. The tree just tapped moments ago by the Citizen of the Year. And just tell us a little bit about MapleFest, the maple season here in the state of Vermont, and the importance of it.
Well, I'm hearing it's been a pretty good season so far. We've had a couple good runs, but just the importance of the maple sugar industry in the state of Vermont. It's a big producer of income and revenue for the state and for a lot of farmers and people that have a sugar in operation. So I've heard of, one farm has 88,000 taps, which is quite amazing. And they put them all in, and they pull them all out every year, and look forward to this time of the year.
And just this area in general, it's very important to the Poultney area. You have a number of sugar houses around here. I remember for a number of years the tree on one of the trees at Green Mountain College was the former Green Mountain College tap, so that was quite a tradition too.
Yeah, I think I tapped that the first time I was in the Senate, so I think the governor's been down, tapped that tree. It's got a lot of holes in it, but.
I remember that.
Yep.
Actually, I think I was here for PEG TV 1 year for that, and
Right.
you were the guy tapping the tree on the college campus there.
Yep.
As I said, a number of sugar houses around here, and a lot of local merchants, local organizations get into putting this together here in the Poultney area, so very important to this area.
Right. I appreciate having you being on your show.
All right, well, I would thank you very much.
Okay.
I know you had a little fun tapping the tree there, and thank you.
Yep.
Okay, again, we are here in Poultney, Vermont with State Representative Patty McCoy. Patty just took part in the tree tapping ceremony, and you're probably getting pretty good at this now, doing this for a number of years.
I guess so, because I actually tapped, I was the first one this year, as I was last year. However, Terry had to wait for the hammer, so I guess I can't say that I actually did win. But.
Just spoke to Terry moments ago. He's part of this production. He talked about the importance of the maple sugar industry here in the state of Vermont. What are your thoughts on that?
It is a huge industry in Vermont. I know, especially up north, there are large operations up there. We have one of our own here. Green Sugar House is a really large maple syrup operation here. Brings a lot of economy here. People come up, and we call it mud season or stick season. People actually come up and actually look forward to the maple syrup season.
Okay, and I know today, not a bad day, a little chilly out here. I think a couple of years ago we weren't able to do this because of a huge snowstorm, so we got lucky today.
Yes, we did. Last year we had to actually postpone a day because we got 1.5 feet of snow on this day, so we actually ended up tapping on Sunday morning.
Okay, we're talking with State Representative Patty McCoy here of Poultney. You mentioned one of the sugar house operations here. I know there's several around here, and quite an industry, quite an important thing for this area. You've been here a number of years. I talked with Terry about how this was done for many years on the former Green Mountain College campus. We've moved over here to the beautiful Historical Society in the last few years, and this is a nice tradition too.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. It's a great area. We're up on the real beginning of Poultney. This used to be Poultney, and before it moved to West Poultney, and then West Poultney became the village hub. But historic, very historic area that we stand on. Eagle Tavern behind us is very historic. I'm told that Ethan Allen used to have grog in the basement there. There's a bar down in the basement of the Eagle Tavern that they used to partake. So very historic, and it's great to be here on our own property in town.
Okay, well, Patty, I want to thank you very much for taking a few minutes to speak with us here today, and good luck with the rest of the day. I know it's, I say day, it's actually a weekend here.
Yes, it's a busy weekend, but yes, we'll have fun.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, we are speaking now with Laura Williams. And Laura, thank you very much for taking a few minutes to speak with us here on camera. A
Of
very
course.
special day here, a special weekend actually in Poultney. And you're one of the directors of Poultney MapleFest. Tell us a little bit about what's on tap for this year.
Great. Well, we're really excited. This is really a record year for us. We've had a lot of events happening both in downtown here in East Poultney, where we just did our tree tapping, and then regionally as well. So we have about 8 to 10 sugar houses that are open, and then we have events happening from the pancake breakfast in the morning clear through to bonfires and ham dinners and a MapleFest party at the Legion this evening.
Okay, so we just saw one part of the ceremony, actually the opening, the tree
Yes.
tapping, but really this is quite a big weekend, a whole bunch of things going on for a couple of days here.
Absolutely. We're really lucky to have about 12 different organizations who participate, from the chamber to local churches to the downtown group to the businesses. So you can come and shop, you can come and eat, and there's lots of maple everything. So baked goods, snacks, and things like that. We have a big kid zone happening downtown with bouncy houses and crafts. And then, of course, you can just enjoy the MapleFest community here by going to all the sugar houses that are open today.
Okay, now this is a long-standing tradition. I know I spent many years in Poultney myself, and a lot of this has been done for years, and
Yes.
this is your turn to run it here, I guess, this year.
Absolutely. Technically, it's the 23rd year.
Okay.
I think with 1 or 2 skipped years during COVID, but it's a long-standing tradition. We're lucky to have pretty good weather. It's always weather dependent, so luckily it's sunny and easy to get out to the sugar houses and to come downtown and enjoy.
You mentioned the weather. I kind of remember a few years ago we had, I believe, like it was a blizzard that day. We had to kind of postpone things for the day.
Without a doubt. I think we had what turned out to be 26 inches of snow that started about 24 hours right before all of our events and went clear through. People stayed open. They came out in snowshoes and cross-country skis out to the open houses. Luckily this year we're in good shape, so you can come out and enjoy.
Okay, just a couple more questions. Laura Williams with us here on camera. You said you're with the PDRC. That's the development committee here. So how are things going in those regards?
It's wonderful. So the Poultney Downtown Revitalization Community, aka the PDRC, does all sorts of events to support the local downtown. So whether it's decorating and making sure the streets look good and clean, we're getting ready to do all of our spring and summer planting all up and down Main Street, or events like this. We're that group, and we are the coalition leader for the downtown.
Well, you had a good trainer, your dad, Bob Williams, right here, right next to me, behind the camera, and the founder of the PDRC. And I want to, Laura, thank you very much. Great job putting this together for this.
Absolutely.
This year.
Thank you, Peg. We're excited to see you here.
Okay, thank you.